Hi everybody, my name is Susie and my channel is Light Fragments Oracle on YouTube. I would love it if you would subscribe. And you TikTokers, I would love it if you would go over and subscribe to my channel. So what are we going to talk about today? Well, I've got a couple of things that I want to talk about. I thought it would be neat if you guys saw how I went to work every day. So this is my favorite shirt. It is actually work gear that I bought from my stepson about 9 years ago. And he grew out of it and I claimed it because I love jean shirts. I love jean jackets. I love jean shirts. And I even love to wear jeans when I'm going somewhere special. But every day I wear yoga pants, t-shirts, and this happens to be a yoga shirt that I purchased at a discount clothing place for not a lot of money. I should have bought a couple of these shirts because they were so inexpensive. And they are a name brand. So this is how I dress for work. Now on days when I'm going to do a huge job where I'm going to need to use strong cleansers, I will wear old t-shirts that I don't care if something happens to them. Today it's pretty light work, so yeah, this is what I'm wearing. And I always have a jean shirt to wear over. And then if it's really cold, I wear a jacket. But for the most part, I wear a scarf and a vest, sometimes gloves, sometimes a hat. And I head out to work. So yeah, pretty down to earth there. Let's jump into what I had mentioned in my past video that I wanted to try. If you go to the foundation video, 6 of 16 foundations, you will see that I mentioned that I would like to try the Miccilo as concealer under my eyes. And that's what I did this morning. I put it under my eyes. Now, can you still see that I have wrinkles? Of course you can. Yeah. And you can still see that I have wrinkles when I don't have anything on my eyes. And you can still see that I have wrinkles even when I use cream products that don't conceal like this. So let's stop talking about the wrinkles. Note to self. I've mentioned that I'm okay with it. And my gift to you is that you learn to be okay with it too. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. But when you want to wear makeup, unless you have glasses that cover right here where nobody can see, I don't have that. None of my glasses did that. Even the ones that went up a little higher, you could still see that. So I don't want to discourage anybody. My goal is to be realistic. My goal is to be a mature, realistic woman. And I want to see more of that. Because particularly on TikTok, there are so many young people putting on makeup and gooping it on. I don't get it. But, they can do what they want to do. But my goal is to help mature women. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm an artist. I'm not a dermatologist. I am not an esthetician. but I can share with you what works with me, and we can try different things together. It's a process. It's a process. And we might as well have fun on this journey. So I'm going to do something. Probably will mess up my bangs. I'm going to put my bangs back here. Gently. I'm going to take a makeup cloth. So I did my eyes before I came on. And I want to show you the difference when I take off here and here. Okay? And we'll reapply it. What I have under my eyes is thick and doesn't budge. And therefore, you should have it hydrated under there really well before you decide to do this. Can you see the difference? There are no filters here. I don't have any studio lights. I just have the window. And this is what it looks like with and without. Let's reapply the Miccilo. I'm going to go with the lighter color. There's two colors, which is what they sent me. This is why I'm not discarding this foundation, because if I can get away with using this as a concealer on a regular basis, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to take a little bit of this. It's the lightest color, and you'll see how light it is. And I'm going to go, I want you guys to be able to see. I find with this not having a wide angle, having the thinner angle, that when I look at my videos, I'm tipping off to the side. So I want you guys to be able to see. This dries really quickly, which I like. So I'm going to go in my tear trough here, and I'm going to basically apply this all underneath my eye, all the way up to under my lashes. And I am putting on a heavy concentration. And yes, it is light for me, but I have dark circles. So lighten, brighten, conceal. Okay? I'm going to go back up here because I took that off. Just over my eye, which now I'm thinking I might be able to use this as an eye primer. I haven't put any eyeshadow on yet. And I'm going to go and pat. Let me look in my mirror here. This one here, I ended up putting concealer over. I almost like it better like that, but I'm going to add some more. I'm going to add some more for dramatic. Okay, here we go. Back over it, the tear trough. And now I'm going to pat. Again. This dries so quickly. I mean, really, really, really quickly. I'm going to put a little under my eyebrow. Put a little here. And I have a dot right there that I'm going to cover up and then put my foundation over. I'm going to take my little tiny blending sponge, and I'm going to pat underneath my eye with translucent powder. Now, I use a compact. I like using a compact translucent powder, a cake. Now, see, this one does look a little, it does look a little darker, so I probably put concealer under this eye. I believe I did. You can see loose skin. Even though I hydrate, you can still see it. Put a little powder here. I'll go over it with my foundation. All right, so that's that with the Miccilo. And I also found my other Wayne Goss Poreless Beauty Puff, which I don't have his powder. But I do have a powder coming. And I'm going to try this as a powder puff. I knew I would find it eventually. So underneath, I tight lined already, and I used my L'Oreal Eyeliner in brown denim. That's what I have good luck with. And then what I'm going to do, because I kind of want to wear green on my eyes today, this is bugging me because you could see this is a little bit a different tone, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to use my Sephora brown black waterproof crayon for my eyeliner, not liquid. Let me put some primer on my face. This primer is from Makeup Revolution. I love the smell. It has a coconut smell. Yeah, there's no coconut in this. I can't wear coconut on my skin. I love the smell of it. I can't wear it on my skin like coconut oil or anything like that because I break out in hives. But I love the smell of this. It's a really nice hint of coconut. And I've had really good luck with this primer. So I will be repurchasing it. It's the only face primer I have other than the Neutrogena Boost, I believe. Oh, no. I have the e.l.f. Putty Primer. I don't care for it. I don't like it. I just do not like the application of it. I love things in a tube. I love products in a tube. And this has a nice stick to it. I wouldn't say that it blurs my pores, but my intention is to keep my foundation on. So I'm going to put on my foundation. I find with the Nars Light Reflecting Foundation that I can be liberal with it. You can even put it on with your fingers. Such a nice foundation. Nars, get the pump situation fixed so that when people go to take the cap off, their component doesn't fall apart. It's just a really great color for my skin. I told you guys in my last video that I'm going to use this foundation until it's used up. So I'm going to talk about other things while I put this foundation on my skin every single time. Be forewarned. If you're looking for the newest and the best, we'll be trying other things, but this will be the foundation that I will be using. So I'm going to go back with my Moist Beauty Blender and I'm going to blend all of this in. So off camera, I used my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer today, bronze and highlight palette. I highlighted and I went back under my eyes with the next color down of the Miccilo over that lighter color. And I'm really happy with the way that looks, but I'm still researching. I'm researching for concealers. I have a 20% off coupon code to use with Il Maquillage. I've already taken the test, and I'm going to use it to get some concealer. I'm going to try everything. My e.l.f. order is on the way with the new corrector. So we'll see. We will see. So I wanted to wear green today because if I get in close, you can see that I have hazel eyes. So depending on what I wear, they can lean brown, they can lean light brown, they can lean green. And I want to put on some green eyeshadow today. So in the crease, I'm going to go with, well, first of all, let me back up. See, this is what I'm talking about. I rush through my videos, and I really wouldn't typically. But that's because I work. And I use my phone. And I want to set up a studio. And I've got 2 pets, 3 actually, including my cat, a husband. So I would make this my job. Because I'm getting to be that age. I'm going to use the Urban Decay On the Run palette. I really like this palette. I love Urban Decay eyeshadows. I know people say it's hit or miss, whatever. I have good luck with them. But, you know, it all depends on what you're looking for. So I'm going to use Subway. I'm going to use Subway in my crease. Now, I did powder over my eye because I used that Miccilo foundation as a primer. It's very subtle. Some people would be like, well, that's not a good payoff. If you want more payoff, go back in. I like this palette because of these 2 greens in it. And I could see using this for Valentine's Day as one of the colors. Which, by the way, I want to try a very fancy theatrical look. Just for the art of it. Just for the creativity of it. Teddy, what are you doing? You're messing up my bed. Lie down. Be a good boy. Okay, see that? That's really pretty. The color is pretty. It's a good crease color. It's a good base color. I'm going to go down a little bit over my eyelid. Now I'm going to go back with a fluffier brush. And I'm going to pick up, there's 2 greens here. There's Night Trip and, oh gosh, I can't tell what that says. G-Train. Night Trip has a shimmer to it. See, you can see. Maybe I'll use them both. So I'm going to go over All right, I'm going to use G-Train right here on the outside. And I'm going to just pack it, as they say, the V, maybe an L this way, or a V, or just placing your brush in your socket next to your ocular bone. And I'm going to bring that down over the subway. Oh. Okay, so I'm taking this as a sign. This is a sign. I had it on my finger. This is a sign. This is a sign from the universe. Yes, Susie, we want you to do a theatrical eye. That's how I see things. Let me take this off, and I can touch that up. Probably still have a little makeup on my blender. Okay. See how easy that was? No big deal. Yeah, that was a sign. So you guys witnessed it. You witnessed it. Being told that I need to use my artistic talent to do a theatrical look. Okay. Going back with the G-Train on this side, same thing. I'm going to pack it on the outside and gently bring it towards the inner corner. What I want to see is, enhances my green eyes. I want to see if this will enhance the green in my eyes, and you guys will be able to see it. It's like that dude that called me that said, "Ma'am, you old, just face it." And I thought that was hilarious because that doesn't offend me. At least he was being honest, even if he was kind of being, you know how he was being. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take with a flat brush, and I'm going to take the Night Trip, which has a shimmer to it, and I'm going to put that in the center. Teddy, if you guys hear my dog, he's making his bed on my bed. And you should see what he's done with my blankets. I have this beautiful quilt on my bed, and he's pushing it all over the place. Okay, I am going to go down a little to the inner corner with that. And now I'm going to take, I'm not spraying my brush or anything like that. I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to go into Jolt, which is a gold shimmer. And I'm going to go in the center of my eye. I need my other mirror. Just like that. Let's do this side. Now you can just leave that there, or you can blend it. And so I'm going to blend it. I'm going to blend it all. This is hard. See how that pops? And I blended that in so you can only see just sparkles of the gold on my lid. If I want to be glam, I can do that. But I'm going to work, so I don't want to be glam. I just want to blend that in a little bit. You can still see the gold, but it's diffused. Now I'm going to go back with my smudge brush. Oh, here's a smaller one. And I'm going to take the G train and I'm going to bring it underneath my eye as an eyeliner. I want the green under and over. Okay, I think that's it. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to clean up along the edge here. I really should put my eyeshadow on before any concealer. Plus that gives a little highlight to the side of the eye. See? Now, if I didn't watch makeup videos, I would have not learned any of this stuff. I would have just applied my eyeshadow, but I wouldn't have, learned how to clean up and all of this stuff. I think that's it. I think I'm going to leave it like that. And now I'm going to use the Sephora They say it's waterproof. I'm going to use it. Now it's telling me that I have low storage. Again. Now, if I want to drag this out, I can. See how I pull my eye taut? This is the finished look. So where I left off, I used the Sephora waterproof cream eyeliner on this eye on the top. And I went and did the same over here. And I used my Lash Paradise for mascara. This is really growing on me, and forget it. I'm not going to be able to find the new telescopic mascara, even though I've been using the telescopic L'Oreal for a year now, the original, which I love. I'll wait, and I will give you guys my consensus when it happens. They should know that when an influencer gets a hold of their product that they're going to sell out. So, whatever. That's not what I'm all about. So, I used the Velvet Teddy MAC matte lipstick, which, let me tell you, it is matte, but it's really creamy. This is one of my very favorite lipsticks. And I think I'm going to buy a few more of the MAC lipsticks. They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. So my goal here is to zoom in so you can see. Now, look at all over me. I'm not even going to tell you what happened. I cleaned off my mascara wand because it had fuzzies all over it. Don't ask me. Probably might have had them on my eyelashes at one time, and it pulled them off and went back in here and got twisted around the wand. So I cleaned off my wand, and in the process, I got it all over my fingers. But anyway, at any rate, so I'm going to move in so you guys can see. Let me know if you can tell that using this eyeshadow accentuates the green in my eye, okay? One thing you need to know about my eyes is I don't use eye drops every day. I just don't want to do that to my eyes. So these are my eyes as they normally look. Okay, so I'm coming in. Coming in. Can you tell? Can you see the green? I know when I take my 20-time mirror, I can really see the green. So this is one of my colors, green, for eyeshadow. And that's it for today's video. I really wanted to focus on that Miccilo foundation, which I will not use as a foundation. It's too thick. It's too drying. If I hydrate under my eyes, I think it works well. And then when I put my glasses on, it conceals. But I want to show you one other thing. Most of my life, except for when I got a pixie cut in 3rd grade, awkward, my mother had my sister and myself get pixie cuts. Oh, mother. I've always had long hair until my 2nd daughter was born. And there was only 16 months or less than 16 months between 2 children. And I wasn't getting any sleep. And I felt like I needed a change. So I went, that was back when Dorothy Hamill and Princess Diana, and actually it was a Dorothy Hamill, Princess Diana type cut. And my hair was a lot thicker back then than it is now. And I went and I got my hair cut, and that was horrible because there was way more work to that than there is to this. So I am on a mission and a goal to grow my hair really long. This is all my hair. This is my gray hair, and this is my original color. When I pull, I didn't do my eyebrows today, just so you know. When I pull my hair out from the back, all right, this is my original hair color. This is just, I'm two-tone, but this is how my hair grew. I stopped dyeing it in 2012, I think. Yeah, I stopped dyeing it in 2012. I got it cut up to my shoulders, and I started to let the gray grow out. But I want to show me. I don't go to a hairdresser. I use purple shampoo that my daughter got me from a salon, and I use Tresemme shampoo. And I mix the two, and that's what I use to wash my hair. I use the purple shampoo once a week, and I wash my hair every 3 to 4 days, sometimes 5. If I wear my hair up a lot, I can go 5 days without washing my hair. So that's the story on my hair. Thank you so much for joining me today. Be well, be blessed, be beautiful, because you are, because there is nobody else on the planet like you. You're important. You're important to somebody. And just know that you have a purpose on this planet. And I firmly believe that, or I would not be saying it. Until next time, be blessed. Bye-bye.